Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Freelance Method, brought to you by Internet Trading Products. We are so excited that you could join us. We're incredibly proud of the work we've put into this. We really believe it's going to help so many people. And luckily, you guys get to be class number one. That means you're full of class. And what we're doing is we're kind of using this as a test opportunity. We want to get great feedback from you guys as to what's great, what we can improve upon. That way we can make it even better as we move forward. So let's go ahead and get started. Today's agenda is what is freelancing? Why should you freelance? Is it right for everyone? Is it right for you? And then how do I get started? If this is so great, just get me pointed in the right direction. First of all, what is freelancing? Now, freelancing is not a new concept. People have been doing it forever. Other ways that it's known is contract work, temp work, or project-based work. Now, a lot of either technical people, engineers, creative types like designers, they're used to the freelancing concept. It's been around a while. However, a lot of people just aren't aware of just what an opportunity it is, and all it means is you're getting paid either an hourly rate or on a project basis to just do work for employers that you don't actually work for. You're not a W-2 paid employee. They just pay you to complete something for them. When it's done, it's over, your job is done. However, oftentimes the employer will re-employ you or call you back to do other work, that is if you've done a great job. Now, a business concept that's been around for a while, but that people misunderstand a bit is the concept of outsourcing. Now, outsourcing has been talked about negatively because it seems as though, okay, a lot of jobs are being moved out to India and Pakistan and the Philippines, Mexico, wherever. And, honestly, that's a misconception. A lot of jobs are actually outsourced right here in the USA. Imagine, if you will, someone in Oregon who needs someone with a specific skill or with some the ability to accomplish something quickly for them, but they just can't find the right person, or in fact they don't want to take the time to hire someone just for this one project. Well, that's where they would outsource it to a person in New Jersey who happens to have all the right skills and can do it in the time frame. Unfortunately, that person in New Jersey, that worker is not going to fly out to Oregon to do the work. They're just going to do it at home. They're going to get outsourced, but here in this country. So that's what freelancing is. It's just project-based work or contract work. Let's talk about the size of the size and state of the freelance market. This is why should you freelance. First of all, according to both CNN Money and CNBC, as you can see, this area is exploding. The freelancing has grown from 19 to 26% in the past year. That's 37% growth. Can you think of any other area of our economy, any other industry vertical that has grown 37%? It's just not out there. And what that means is that employers are looking for the most efficient ways to use their money. The benefit to you is, okay, employers want to get jobs done. Benefit to you is you can provide that service. The opportunity is there. Right now, there's over 9 million freelance workers, and that number is growing every year. And here's the cool thing is 90% of all companies in the U.S. are currently using outsourcing right now. They're currently using contractors or freelance workers, something to get the jobs done for them. And in terms of what that means to you is, consider this. As hard as it is to get a job today, with unemployment at over 10% in some places, 11% in some places, this opens up a whole world of opportunity for you. And as an example is, first of all, on Monster.com, we love Monster.com. We've sent a lot of people there. That's the biggest online job board. Right now, just as of just the other day when I first counted, they had about 115 to 120,000 jobs posted, which is great. However, compare that to just on, I think, two of the biggest online freelance sites. There's over 1 million jobs available. Now, they're not full-time jobs. Some of them could turn into that, but there's 1 million opportunities to make money sitting there waiting for you to apply for them. That's 10 times the opportunity. And imagine this is only going to grow because from the employer side, the benefits here, right here, employer benefits is it's cheaper to hire a freelancer. It it saves them on their taxes and all of their employee overhead. It allows them flexibility to hire when they need to and to stop the contract when they need to as well. It limits their amount of dollars spent. Also, they can find the best people. It doesn't matter where you live. They're going to find you if you're great. If you're in Texas, if you're in New York, if you're in California, if you're in New Zealand, it doesn't really matter. You could be on the beach and they would still want you if you do good work. So the bottom line is, why would you freelance? Heck, it's a huge trend and it's only going to get hotter. Now, the opportunity for you is, how do people make money? It's very simple. In the old days, when freelancing was around, it was a difficult job because you constantly worried about where can I find work? Who's going to hire me? Today, with the internet, online resources to find positions and jobs and contracts, it's exploding. You will not lack for opportunities. As I said, there are right now over 1 million postings for jobs that are available that you could go pick up right now today. It also helps you minimize the worry about, okay, am I going to get paid? If I do all this work, is this person going to pay me? Online resources minimize that as a worry. Because from the employer side, they worry about, well, is this contractor really doing the work? Well, they want to have some security or some safety as well. Well, online tools and online marketplaces minimize all that problem. The other thing is, freelancers have forever worried about, well, okay, how much time do I spend doing the jobs and how much do I spend prospecting? Again, it allows you to focus on doing the job that you enjoy, that you love to do it wherever you are. Is it right for you? Well, no, not it. Freelancing is not right for everyone. Let me just lay that out right now. I don't want to oversell that. First and foremost, you have to have a marketable skill. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be a rocket scientist, but because traditionally freelancing has been with a technical person or a creative person. But it doesn't just mean that these days. Right now, today, people are outsourcing IT functions like database design, website design, from the creatives like a writer, either a blogger or an article writer, to things like administrative tasks, checking email, taking phone calls, customer support, problem solving, there's call center selling. There's all kind of work that's available right now, but you have to have a marketable skill. Also, you have to be a bit organized and disciplined. It gets hard sometimes to juggle jobs, so if you can't kind of handle that, then sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, but most people have found that with a little bit of effort they can work through that. You have to be hardworking. I said the opportunity is great. It's a great time to get in. It's relatively easy, but it doesn't mean that work is easy. You still got to go and do it, and you have to be tenacious in that. I mean, you have to continually fill up your pipeline, making sure you're winning contracts. That way you're making the money you want, living the lifestyle you want. Again, the huge opportunity is there's a lot of money to be made. You can get raises every job instead of every year. It's growing like crazy. The ease of entry. With the freelance method, we will show you this is job hunting on steroids. It is so fast, so easy. You can get as many jobs as you want once you get over the initial hurdle. It saves on paperwork and overhead. A lot of these internet sites will actually do a lot of your tax information for you. They can provide benefits for you. It's great. In terms of lifestyle, we all want that. I mean, we all want to be the boss. We want to work in our pajamas. We want to work in our bathing suits. It just makes it an incredible life. How do you get started? Well, it's simple. The freelance method is here. We've tried to create this as the fastest, easiest way to get started. It's very step-by-step oriented. That way you can kind of follow the steps to get to the end. It's also hands-on. A lot of people just are not familiar with this, but this is an incredible value that you have live teachers or mentors that will answer your questions and help you. We also provide kind of insider tips and secrets to help you make money. Things that you could probably learn with a lot of experience that we will provide for you up front. And then finally, one key ingredient. With the freelance method, we provide one key ingredient that everyone needs to get started. And so, having said that, I'm going to go ahead and break right now so I can continue the video in a minute. Hang with me.